Hey, Steve Zook, welcome back to Poke Sue channel on YouTube and the Guitar Ladder System. Hey, I'm just thought I'd do a little video today, share a little something. It gives me an excuse to play this guitar, which is just, man, I've never heard the great Archtop sound come through an amp as good as this guitar. I think part of it is the Benedetto pickup. I mean, Benedetto is one of the top makers of Archtops in the world. But also, this is just an incredible guitar. It's made out of solid wood, kind of a hybrid design. There's something involved. I was talking to a guy about the design of this guitar. Somebody that actually knew somebody that worked for Aria, and it has something to do with kind of a hybrid design, where they use solid wood, but they use, and this is something that I don't have all the information on, so don't ask me a million questions. I had to dig a lot just to get to this. But it's something to do with running magnetic fields, like really strong magnets through wood, to kind of loosen up the molecular structure of the wood and make it more, it's hard to explain. It's almost like torrefication, where they take wood and take the oxygen out and put it back in, and the moisture out and put it back in, and things like that. Except for with this, it has to do, it's a little more Star Trek-y. They actually involve something with magnetic fields, and running magnetic fields with really strong magnets through wood to get it to loosen up so it can be shaped easier. So there's something, and I don't have all the information. This is just a little tidbit, but this guitar just sounds unbelievable, plugged or unplugged. It's so musical. I have this guitar at 4749, so I'll do 4500 on it. It's actually 18 and 10/16 wide, and I've owned a lot of Super 400s, L5s, all kinds of stuff. This is one of the best sounding Archtops I've ever had at any price. To me, it'd be a good value at 6500, but at 4500, it's a lot of guitar. And every time I play this guitar, I seem to come up with something new, which is really the sign of a great guitar. But I thought I'd share just a little something simple. If every time you play your guitar, you just find a way to put a couple new chords together in a musical way, it's really going to help your growth. And that's kind of what the Guitar Ladder System is about, but on a much bigger scale, learning how to put chord families together and how to move up and down the neck of your guitar with chords and things. If you want to try Cycle 1, send me an email, stevezook7 at yahoo.com. Just the number 7 not spelled out, and I'll send you Cycle 1. But if you just really want to take a quantum leap on the guitar, just invest the $199. This is a great time to do it, and you're going to learn all about the different 10 systems of improvisation in a very organic way. I'm not going to get into a big left brain rep. It's called progressive learning. It's about kind of seeding, like planting a seed, seeding the subconscious mind. But I just want to share a little something today, which is let's just take something simple. And by the way, it's the idea that's important, not the definition. It doesn't matter if I call something a 7♯5 or or an A, +7. It's still the same thing. And by the way, every chord has many different names depending on what you look at the root as. The important thing is to think about the color in your head, like play a chord, and then close your eyes and hum that chord in your mind and try to hear it. If you need to play it again, and then listen to that, try to play that chord in your mind, But I mean, really, when you get right down to it, you've got major, minor, and dominant, and then you have variations on that, But let's do something simple today. Let's take a minor 11, okay? So that's got the 11 in it. It's got the flat 7 like a dominant chord. It's got the minor, it's got the flat 3 like a minor, 7 chord or a minor triad. To the major 13, okay? Major 13, flat 5. So that's kind of cool, because then it gives you some contrary motion, right? Because the bass goes down. Hopefully you can see that the bass goes down while the treble goes up. I'm going to get a little closer here. I don't have a monitor, so I'm not always sure how you can see things. But see, if once or twice a week you just learn how to put chords together in a more musical way, it's like musical steroids, and that's what the guitar ladder system is about. It's 100 studies, video and chart for each one. I do not send it all at once. It's not effective that way. Brick by brick, man. You know, and it's really effective, and the results can be huge if you don't focus on results. There's a whole science to this called neuroplasticity, which involves the way the subconscious mind works and the best way for you to learn and grow and work. And the best thing to do is not to focus on results. I know this is kind of the opposite of the way we're brainwashed in the society, you know, but you just, you know, you have fun with it. You just do the studies, you absorb it, you let it sink into your subconscious mind. Don't focus on results. Stay in the here and now. You will take a quantum leap. But see, this is a good example. God, this guitar sounds good. Minor 11, and then when you find something that works, go ahead and kind of move it around a little bit, you know. Sometimes when I do that minor, the major 13 flat 5, I'll add the top note, which just adds a ninth of on the top. Anyway, so see, something that simple. Minor 11, then to major 13 flat 5. So what's really neat about the guitar ladder system is once you start working it for a while, you're going to find all of a sudden you'll just start taking off, you know, or you'll be working one of my studies and you'll just take off on something else, and that's important to just go with the flow. Music and art is about a flow state. It's about a peak state. It's a peak flow state, just like when Kobe Bryant got 85 points in the game. He said it was almost like he's watching himself from another place, almost kind of a dream state. There's other people I watch on the internet, and I can tell when somebody's letting go and letting their subconscious drive the ship a little bit. There's another teacher who's very knowledgeable. I don't want to mention his name, but I can tell every time I watch him play, everything seems to be kind of like he already knows what he's going to do. You got to be willing to take risk. You got to be willing to let go. And when you let go and take risk and you've done your homework, then you'll just come up with some really cool stuff that you don't even know how you came up with. And that's what the guitar ladder system can do for you. But I'm telling you, folks, the key to taking a quantum leap, and don't let that word scare you, the key to just really making some really deep, meaningful growth as a guitar player and understanding music and learning how to find your own musical ideas is chordal work, you know, chordal tension and resolution. But anyway, so today's little idea was this. Minor 11 to major 13, flat 5. And I could then go to major 7, major 7. There's all kinds of things you can do. But you just want to take it in little bits and pieces. So something like that, you could work that maybe starting at the 10th fret. It's hard for me to stick to one thing. Again, I'm not very warmed up, but anyway, that's just a cool little thing you can try for today, little tidbit. Minor 11 to major 13 flat 5. I'm going to stop right there. This guitar is available. This is a prototype. They only made 2 or 3 of these. It's Aria. It's made out of solid wood. The body's 18 and 10/16 wide. I think it's about a 25-inch scale. The nut's a little bit wider than 1 11/16, and it is made of solid wood, and it's kind of a hybrid way that they process the wood. And by the way, even companies that well, I'll talk about this later. I don't want to get off on that too much. But yeah, this is a hell of a box. I mean, it just sounds incredible, and it's so beautiful, and it's got acoustic strings on it right now, but it just has such a nice. Anyway, I haven't tuned this guitar for a while. I just kind of wanted to do a quick video. Well, I just had a little bit of energy left. So the idea again was minor 11 to major 13 flat 5. I could come in with a dominant 9. Come in with a dominant 9 instead. Cycle with that. Dominant 9 to major 13 flat 5. Major 13, 7 sharp 5 sharp 9, 13 9, 13, dominant 13, 13 flat 9. All right, folks, I'm going to make this short today. If you're interested in the guitar, text me 714-548-0385, 714-548-0385. Shipping is going to be a little pricey on this because this is a big guitar. It's going to take a big box. I'll probably double box it, so shipping is probably going to be about $2 1/4 or so. I don't want to ship it overseas. But yeah, and I'm really in no hurry to sell this guitar because this guitar is actually helping my guitar ladder system, because every time I pick this guitar up, I think it's some cool thing to add to my program, you know. So anyway, and you can order the guitar ladder system at stevezookguitars.com. Progressive learning, it's light years ahead. But anyway, this is enjoy this and enjoy the little tip for today. And if you have any interest, you can also email me, stevezook7@yahoo.com. stevezook, the number 7, not spelled out, at yahoo.com. But yeah, I'll go 45 plus shipping on this. It's got a gig bag that goes with it. I'll pack the hell out of it. You know, I'm really a good packer. I'll double box it. I've got a huge box. I got another one I'll put inside that. It will be fine. But yeah, this is an amazing guitar. Anytime you can buy a prototype, even though I know we don't like to think about investments when you buy a guitar, but not a bad thing that it might go up big time in value because it's so rare, you know. But it just sounds so good. I mean, it just sounds incredible. I don't know if you've ever played a big Gibson Super 400. They're amazing guitars, but this one has the same magic, but with, I don't know, it's every guitar, like Chet Atkins said, every guitar is a little bit different, you know. This thing just sounds unbelievable. And the plugged in, Right, folks, let's all keep the positive faith. I'm not into organized religion. I'm more into metaphysics. I've been doing transcendental meditation for 37 years. I'm more into consciousness development. But there's good wisdom in all the different religions of the world. And it's more about cooperating with the laws of the universe. But I'm a big believer in being positive and positive thinking and positive faith. And when you're positive, you're in alignment with the perfection of the universe. And don't let what's going on, what's been going on the last year, or what's going on in the world blow you away. There's still open channels for miracles. There's open, unlimited channels for your life evolving. Stay in the moment, because the creativity and the manifestation of miracles happens now, right now. Ciao.